Alright, mic check, okay. What is up, you guys? It is your boy, Brett the Pickers here, and welcome to another video. In today's video, we are doing the Green Bay Packers rebuild. This probably has been my most exciting rebuild to go in heading into Madden 24. So, here's to take a look at the offense. As you can see, we don't really have big playmakers. They kind of just need to develop. But we do got some depth at receiver and tight end. But we also got Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, and then we also got a pretty solid offensive line. So I guess that's something to work on. And defense is pretty good. Yeah, I guess safety is a little bit of an issue. And maybe linebacker in some capacity. But I do really like our defense. I think our defense is going to be very good. There isn't really anything I think I want to do with this team. So I think what I'm going to do is keep it at what it is. So, yeah. What defense do I want to run? You know what? I'll just keep it Green Bay. I'll keep it Green Bay for now. But I do believe in this team to being probably a competitive team. Just our offense might not be that good, and I just think it might take to develop. It might just take a little bit to develop, you know? So, yeah. And I'll see you guys at the midseason. Well, we went 2-4. So on the one hand, at least we're not the Minnesota Vikings, but on the other hand, for some reason, we're second place in the division. The Lions are 2-5, and the Bears are 4-3. Okay, so our offense has not been good, but our defense, though, okay, so Jordan Love has been doing all right. I mean, 4 interceptions isn't not bad, so at least he's not being a turnover machine. Aaron Jones did pretty decent, I guess. Bishop Watson's kind of been one of his... Yeah, it's like, this is what I kind of expect, is Josiah Land-Dequara being the leading in receptions, which he is. I'm surprised that Jalen Reed has the second most and the most touchdowns. Zach Tom has allowed the most sacks, so it seems like we have like 11 sacks in total. Or no, 10. Yeah, 10. Our pass rush hasn't been that good. I mean, at least like we're getting sacks, but in terms of like just consistently one person, there hasn't been any interceptions. Jair Alexander and Rasul Douglas with interceptions, and I meant by sacks. So it's kind of the wait and see. And we are going against the Vikings though. So yeah, but do we want to make any mid-season trades? That's what we could do here. I do got a good feeling that this team is gonna make it into the postseason. I just think it's maybe, I don't know, really. Like, this is a good team. It really is. Like, here's the problem. I don't feel like we have a need. I guess outside of, like, interior left end. That we kind of need. And I guess another... well, I guess a safety, but... I mean, I guess that's kind of it. But the thing is we don't really need anything on defense. We kind of just need to work on offense. So, do I make a trade? Like, I don't want to make a trade for a tight end, because Josiah Van DeGlara has been a very good target for him so far, and we already have all those other rookies as well. So, do I look for just a right tackle? I guess so, right? And we do have that conditional second that the Jets have, so we could use that. You know what, let's just look at like a team that's doing pretty bad right now and see their right tackle. So the Chargers are doing bad, but I'm not. You know what? Let's just look at a team with a right tackle. Let's just look. I kind of want to go with try to get Nicholas Pear-Pete. How much is Brian O'Neill? Okay. You're really expecting that? No. No, you're not getting that. For Brian O'Neill. I just wish there were better right tackles. How about the second? That's not enough? Well, I mean, that's barely halfway. I don't know. Because I want to get a tackle, but there isn't really any good ones. Like, I just want like a decent one, but there's, and I can't even find that. Brandon Smith though should be very easy. How about my second round pick for Brandon Smith? You know what? Let's even throw in a 5th round pick. Oh, we don't have enough cat space. What about Terrence Neal? I think a second might be enough, but I think it's a little too much, you think? So, let me, like, throw in, like, yeah, like a 7th round pick as well. Alright. Terrence Steele in a 7th for a second. I think that makes sense. But at least we are going to have a tackle, and Zach Tom could just be like a guy who could just sit there and wait for a little bit. Also, he could also just be a backup, which that's fine. But my problem is Durandre Campbell's age. He's 30 years old. He's probably going to progress into the lower 80s next year. Which that kind of makes me a little concerned. We also kind of need to get another middle linebacker, it seems to be. So, let's try to go get another middle linebacker. We don't need a good one. We don't need a good one. Just a depth piece linebacker. That's really what we need. Marcus Bailey. That's not a bad one. Malik Harrison. You know what? How much is Saving Collins? For a third? You're really gonna try to get that much for a guy who hasn't really did anything consistent? I didn't mean to do that. I mean, a third would be the end of the world since we don't really use third-round picks that well. Let's face it. Fourth. How about a fourth and Royce Newman? Alright, there you go. Like, Royce Newman's a decent player, so that is a little sad to see. But we're not trading him for that much, which is nice. And he's also a young player who could replace Durandre Campbell if needed. So, it's kind of a win-win for two things with Saving Collins. And it also is a good thing for them because they could potentially be getting the, a guard that they kind of need. So, our biggest need... What is our biggest need? I guess kind of interior edge, right? I guess so, right? I mean, corner isn't bad. Safety wouldn't have been a bad choice there. Because... well, I guess so. I don't know. We're gonna simulate to the postseason. I'm not expecting us to get, like, anything spectacular, but I would be surprised to see a 9-8 record. Because we do got a decent O-line to work with. We got decent weapons. We got a good running back and quarterback. It just sucks that kind of our tight ends overall in this game aren't really that good. But I think I may run with the same tight end core for next year. And I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Well, 7-10, that's not bad, and it kind of just proves that at least we're not terrible, like everybody thinks that we're going to be. Wow. Top 10 offense. Was the addition of freaking the O-line that big? Jordan Love had a spectacular year. Like, 37 touchdowns, 13 picks. Yeah, 13 is a lot, but it's not terrible. Over 1,000 yards for Aaron Jones with 8 touchdowns. A.J. Dillon with 6, so it's not the end of the world. Christian Watson and Jaron Reed Both have over 1,000 yards. Ronnie Adolfo with over 900 and double-digit touchdowns. Luke Musgrave, wow. Luke Musgrave had the most yards for a tight end. That's interesting. Where's Dysera Gwen? Did he get cut? Because I didn't trade him. Apparently he got cut or something. I mean, I guess I could look through these a little. These are, like, more easier. He got cut? He got cut or he's on IR. And I know I didn't cut him. Is he just on the IR? Is that why? Or did he actually get cut by the CP? Yeah, he got cut. Huh. That's a bit weird. That's actually really weird. Because I didn't make that decision. Which team is he even on now? Is he even on a team? I don't think he is. Dang, that's interesting. So is he just a free agent right now? There are actually a lot of good free agents. It's kind of unfortunate we didn't win after any. Michael Carter is on a practice squad. That is actually genuinely interesting. Yeah, I guess. What happened? Where is? Did he just, like, retire or something? Like, what the heck happened? I have no idea. He literally just disappeared. I don't know how, but he literally physically disappeared. That's okay, though. It's just a little sad, because, like, in real life, like, that, I don't think that would ever happen. In real life. So that's kind of sad.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find the right coaches. Staff points can be used when you have to see what some talent trees make you select a path to follow.
Actually, there was one other thing I wanted to check. because I didn't check defense. So Jair Alexander, I mean, not Jair Alexander, Rashawn Gary had 9 sacks, but it kind of did seem like it was more just spread out than it is just one person. So that's fine. It's just nice that they'll see that most of our front 7 players got the sacks, but there were some outside players that did get sacks. Interceptions, Jair had 5. Rasul still had 4. Eric Stokes with 2. Robbie Forbes 1, as well as Keyshawn Nixon and Anthony Johnson Jr., who was the rookie. So, that's nice. Alright, let's see what we have to sign. I mean, we do got actually some decent cap space, unlike in the past years. So that's something to mention. Oh, we got a paper shot, Gary. Ooh. How much is he asking?
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
The answer? Way too much. I'll give him this. See, okay, so he did accept. Now we got like 10 million to sign the rest of our players. I want to bring AJ Dillon back. AJ Dillon is something that I really want to do. Mentor at the position. Second, we do have a mentor at the position. His name is Aaron Jones. I'll give him a 3-year pack. I'm not going to give him a lot of money because we are kind of getting out of money. Tiro Scare, he doesn't want to be here, so I might as well let him go. Darvon Savage. We have enough money to bring one of these guys back. So do I bring Darvon Savage or John Runyon? Oh, this is tough. Because we don't have any safeties. We don't have any safeties. Like, outside of Ruby Ford, we have no safeties. So do I gamble and hope I can get a safety in free agency or the draft? Or do I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do? And I also want John... Here's the thing, though. I want John Runyon, but it doesn't say we have enough money. Like, we were barely out of cap. So, like, unless he accepts this deal, that's, like, pretty much what I can do. I don't know what to do, bro. This is tough. Everybody else could just get botted. I mean, Justin Hollins, I kind of want a 1-year deal too, but that might not make it enough for me to get a safety, and he's not even going to accept a 1-year deal, so no. I don't know, man. Like, But it just, like, it doesn't seem like he kind of hates the team, just not the scheme. That's what it seems. You know what? I'm gonna gamble, and I'm gonna let them both walk. I know that might not be a good idea, but we're also kind of in. We're kind of getting we have no money. We have no money. Jordan Love, we're going to be paying him next year. So, well, giving him the contract next year. So we kind of have to let them walk. So, yeah, but I do believe in this team. It's just we have no cap space, pretty much. So, oh, Jordan Love with superstar Dev. Okay, then. That's nice. I do like our receivers. I also like our tight end group with Luke Musgrave and Tucker Kraft. I kind of do need another tight end. Do we trade David Bakhtiari? Because, like, think about it. We have no cap space. We don't. Zach Tom is a perfect replacement. And yeah, that's worth it. I know David Bakhtiari is a very good player. It's just, we're not here to contend for Super Bowls here, aren't we? So I was just looking, and it doesn't really seem like there's any offers that would fit. I would like DJ Moore, because we really do need another WR1, but I don't think it's good enough. So, but I would like to trade him out of the conference and not even in our division. So, yeah. You know what? Let's trade him to the Jets, since pretty much all the Packers players are... No, never mind. You know what? I'm going to collude with the Bills. Oh, wait. Patriots. Can I collude with the Patriots? Yes, I can. Okay. Patriots. Let's do a little collusion here, okay? I want 2 first-round picks for David. Oh my god, that almost got accepted. That's actually the funniest part. That almost got accepted. 3rd-round pick, David? No? Okay. I'm not accepting that. Like, first and Christian Gonzalez. Okay. I kind of figured that was gonna be what happened. You got any interior players I might want? Christian Barmore? It's not bad. And then, like, throw in, like, a 5th. Alright. David Bakhtiari for a 1st, Christian Barmore, and a 5th. So that's actually not that bad, because we're actually getting a decent player and some draft picks. So that's actually not that terrible than what it could have been. So, yeah, safety is a need, 100%. The end isn't really a need anymore. I mean, the Avante White hasn't been developing, unfortunately, but it isn't really a need, though. We need a right tackle. But we do have cap space. That's something I want to mention. We do have cap space now. Do I trade though or cut Devondre Campbell? I mean, that's not a bad move because we do now have cap space, and also we also traded for Zaven Collins, so it's not bad. Right when I saw Nick Bosa, I kind of wanted to get him, but I'm not going to. Let's go get Christian Wilkins. I know he's a lot of money, and we're pretty much not going to have any cap space anymore. But do I do it? Do I waste all my money on Christian Wilkins? Well, I mean, I don't think I'm wasting all my money, because if I do want to... I kind of want to, just because I feel like we could be so much better. Like, and yeah, and now he's an 84. Which I guess isn't bad, it's just... We're trying to get younger, you know? We're trying to get younger here. I know we're supposed to be like this could honestly be a team that can make it to the postseason, but I kind of just don't know. Nope. So yeah, no, that's not gonna happen because De'Armondre Campbell will be making us that negative cap space. So yeah, I think. Do I do it? I don't know. It's kind of tough because if we do get Christian Wilkins, our defense, like our front seven, is stacked. We don't need to worry about it. But the thing is do I want to pay Christian Wilkins this much and just have nobody else? Because I could get a cheaper option in Great Games and still probably get another player. Like I could get like Kenneth Walker or Kenneth Murray. This is tricky. I don't know what to do. Because, but no matter what, these are good moves, and they're going to help out our team significantly. We already got enough, he's like the 5th best player in free agency. I can't decide. Do I flip a coin? Do I flip a coin and see what I get? You know what? I don't know who to pick. I don't know what option to pick. Alright. I'm gonna flip a coin. That's what I'm gonna do. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. Come on. Yes. Oh, wait. Well, I guess that works too. Okay. Heads. Heads is going to be, Great Games and the other player. Tails is going to be Christian Wilkins. Okay, so we got 2 tails. Okay, so Christian Wilkins it is. I mean, again, no matter what, it really wouldn't matter. It really wouldn't matter. So now, we pretty much have a stack front 7. Now all we gotta do is just worry about, we just gotta pretty much worry about the safeties. And I guess right tackle, and then we're fine. But the thing is do I use 1 pick at safety, then I go get a right tackle? What? I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I might as well just take best players available at each position, So that's something I'm gonna have to keep an eye on. But Anthony Johnson Jr. did get an interception last year in a more in less rep role, so you never know. And he's also decent. He's like a band-aid option right now, so I mean it ain't the end of the world. Yeah, 66 overall. That's not a bad option. And I guess I could just move Rasul Douglas there, because that's what has been rumored to happening. Even if it kind of does ruin a corner. So we do get 2 first-round picks, so that's something to point out. We get 2 first-round picks in this draft, so that's actually really useful. But I just need to look at these positions to just see what I might want to consider taking. So we got Evan Blaylock, who that is very hard to pass on. Elite acceleration and agility. Yeah, good in strength, which isn't the best, but still, that's very good. And A to C in run block finesse, and impact blocking, which that could potentially be A. That is very hard to really pass on, especially if we're not going to be able to get him. So that's a bit hard, like, to pass on. That guy, honestly, I think might be a 75 to 76 range. That's how good I think he's going to be. But I want to look at all my options, because I don't want to make the bad move here. So he's more all around good, but I think the other guy is better as an athlete, and he has more injury history, and it does seem like he's a little worse, so I don't think Anthony Brown is going to be the move. And it also doesn't seem like the tackles afterwards get any better, so it's kind of take him or you're taking no one, pretty much. So, do I just take him? I think I do. I think I'm gonna wait. But, it's a little tough, man. Yeah, like, he's good as an athlete, it's just, if he does get taken, I'm not gonna complain. I think I just gotta take him. Like, he's the pretty much, I think, the last remaining right tackle who's actually going to be good. So, yep, hidden development, 85 acceleration. That's pretty freaking good, not gonna lie, for a lineman. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. So we get the 23rd pick. So after literally 11 picks later of drafting our right tackle, let's actually try to look for a safety. So that safety we just looked at is still available, but I would like to want to see our other options at safety, even if he's the best quote-unquote one available. He does have B in zone, which that's nice, but the problem is I think he's going to have C or D in man coverage, which that's going to be a bit of an issue. He is a very good athlete, running like 4.41 on his combine. He has A in pursuit, A in hit power. This guy is going to probably be a freak of nature if he stays healthy. Which, again, that's an if. And then the last player that has a chance to be taken in the first round, Marquise Card. He has elite strength, so this guy is a physical athlete. Kinda, not fast, but a physical. He's very physical on the ball. But he is good, though. He is pretty good. A and C in zone, A and C in pursuit, finesse moves, stamina, injury. That's pretty good. Just, I'm a little concerned into taking him. And also, I do think the other guys is better, because at least he's like 20.2 seconds faster. Which that's actually a decent speed off. Sean Huffman. He kind of seems like the same as the other guy who we just looked at. He kind of looks of a physical safety, but that's not what I like to see out of safeties, like free safeties. Free safeties, I like to see cover players. Strong safety, I like physical. Kelly Moore did not participate to the Combine or Pro Day, so that is something to point out. But it does seem like he is a solid athlete with some very good traits, like coverage. He also could be a kick returner, which is something we could use. B in zone. I think Kelly Love isn't bad. It's just I kind of wish I knew what he is in terms of the Combine. So this guy is better as an athlete. He has great, and decent. And I also think he has some better traits. So, but we could wait on this position. It's just the question is, I think I gotta take Trevor Milder. He has some very good traits. I think the idea is I might move him to free safety because I just don't think he's going to be really that good. It says the strongest position is at linebacker. I don't know if it says it for him specifically, but I don't know. So we do get the second round draft pick, and Kelly Love is still available. Do I gamble on Kelly Love? Because Kelly Love is pretty good. Like, he's a good zone cover guy. But I also want to keep an eye on these other second-round pick players, like Killon McCall. He did not participate in the Combine, but looking at his pro day, he has some good stuff. It's just, the problem is it doesn't really say that he's good. Yeah, this guy's going to be a physical and catching machine. A pursuit, A in catching, and A in stamina, and B in hit power. That's some pretty good stats. But I don't know, like, it's a little tough for me to decide. Will Richards is like your proper corner. I mean safety. He's like your proper safety. He's also very fast as well. I just don't think I'm gonna take him though this round. He seems more of a day 3 type of guy, in my opinion. Also, run support is here, so he does fit the scheme. But the question is, would I take him over Ricky's Clark? I think... I don't know, like, because... It also says we need a right guard. This is very tough. He has good attributes. It says he's a power, which is actually nice, because I like that out of the guards. A, run power. That's pretty good. It just sucks it shows me his power. Not in, like... You know what? I'm going to take a little gamble and take Lucas McCown here. Normal dev. That's okay. We don't get hidden dev out of every player. But I really do think taking a safety with our next pick is definitely a priority. And especially if one of those strong safeties are still available at this pick. Especially. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they are. And none of them are available. Okay then. So as I expected, he did make it past the second round. But it doesn't really seem like there are going to be any good safety available. He is solid as an athlete, I guess. But he doesn't really have any really good attributes. That's the problem. I know we don't need a middle linebacker, but I was kind of just looking for whoever's really best player available here. Dion Leach. You know what? Let's take him. Hidden development. That's a good sign. He could be a starter. I mean, I'm not going to say he's going to be a starter right away, but I only took him because we kind of do need a middle linebacker. Because outside of the 3 linebackers that we have, which are Devondre Campbell, Quay Walker, and who's the other guy? Zaven Collins. That's kind of about it. Trade offers for Zaven Collins? No! So our trap was good, but the thing that frustrates me is that Keelan Weathers is better than Dion Leach. That's a little frustrating. Not gonna lie with you. But I don't know. It's a little frustrating though, but again, you don't hit on every draft pick, so. But I want to look at my roster. So our O-line is, our right side is completely just rookies, so that's a little concerning. Our receiving core isn't really developing as much as I really thought it was going to do. But I hope it can develop during the parts of the season, because if not, I think I might want to consider trying to get a receiver. On defense, I think our defense is really, really good. With amazing depth at linebacker for some freaking reason. And we got some good depth at corner, so yeah. But I do really think that this team can play really well if it could stay healthy and our rookies pan out. I think this team could be playoff contenders. And also Jordan Love to take a little bit of a step. It's the same thing with the receivers, obviously, but I'm hoping that all these players can take a step up from last year. But I'll see you guys in the mid-season. Oh my god. Okay then. We are a powerhouse. What the heck? How did we just turn it to a powerhouse? Top 3 in offense and 16 in defense. Well, our defense I'm a little disappointed, but my offense is firing on all cylinders. Like, everybody is doing their part. Christian Watson having, I think, the best mid-season he's probably ever had in his career so far. I am a little disappointed, though, with Evan Whiteblock, though. 6 sacks, if better turn that around, dude. 4 sacks for Sean Gary. Yeah, it seems like we're starting to get after the quarterback. Even some of our backup players are even getting to the quarterback. 2 interceptions for both Quay Walker and rookie Trevin Miller, which I kind of forgot to move him to free safety. You know what's funny? He has 2 interceptions, and he got hurt with a foot fracture. I am going to move him free safety, though, because that's what I meant to do, but I forgot to do that. So let me move him there real quick. So, yeah. Rasul Douglas, Jair Alexander, and Eric Stokes also got 1 interception. But that is a little sad, though, because of him injured, that kind of doesn't help us at the moment. And 39 to 35, though. Dang, this offense really knows how to put up points. Okay, so no one except Jordan Love has had a UEV reward, which I guess kind of makes sense, but I'm kind of surprised how good this team is. Honestly, I think this team was going to do better than it was last time, which was going 2-4, but I wasn't expecting by this. We do have 92 million, but we have a lot of players that we need to re-sign. So, that's something to point out. Let's beat Jacksonville, boys. Let's beat Jacksonville. What do we want to put our focus on, though? Maybe receiver? I mean, I don't want to do receiver, but that's kind of just what it kind of is leading me towards. Kinda. I want to bring back Aaron Jones. On like a 2-year pack. Nope. I don't know what he wanted there, but I wanted him on a 2-year deal. I'll accept a 3-year deal, but he is only asking a 2-year deal. You know what? 3-year deal. I'll do a 3-year deal. Kelly Clark is back. Rasul Douglas. This is a bit of a tricky one because he is not that good. I think a 1-year pack can work. Just 1 more year. I think I might do that. That's what I'm going to do. He's probably going to be gone, though, next season. Zaven Collins. I definitely want to bring him back. I think a 4-year pack could work. Alright, so he's back. And also taking a little bit of a pay cut, too. That's kind of nice. Eric Stokes. Definitely want him back. That's for sure. He's back. He just doesn't like the market for some reason. The market hasn't been doing that great. Christian Barmore. 3-year deal. Alright, and he's back. Alright, 46 mil, and there's only 2 other... Is it 2? I guess 3, yeah, 3. I guess there's 3 other players I want to bring back. But one of them is quarterback, so that's not about to be easy. How's our overalls though doing? I'll check that after I put it. Do I put it on safety though? That's like what I'm wondering. Wide receivers are the best, like one of the strengths positions in this class. We also kind of need to get a corner for the future though. That's something I need to. I'm going safety. That might not be a good move, but I'm going safety. Alright. Let's continue. Let's continue this roll that we're having, you know? Let's beat the Jaguars. I know we're going to collapse and we're not going to have, like, I don't know, 14-3 season, but I'm not even expecting that even. So, we did barely loss to Jacksonville, so that's something to point out. But we did get an injury. Christian Wilkins Evan Blaylock and Trevor Winter is injured? How many people are getting hurt? God dang. That's a little concerning. Like, the amount of starters are getting hurt is actually really concerning. Would I give him a 2-year deal? Oh, guess I'll give him a 3-year deal. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a little tough to swallow. Jordan Love, though. He is the guy. We know that as a fact. He is the guy. Let's get him on, honestly, a very cheap contract. And just try to make some moves, eh? Josh Myers, this is how much I'm paying you. I don't care if you don't accept it or not. That is what I was going to pay him. That is the limit. No, everybody else could get screwed out of here because I don't want them. So, I'm just hoping we're making it into the postseason, because it will be truly devastating from going 6-1 to like 8-9 and missing the playoffs. It will be devastating because this team, like, is doing really well. Just for it to just collapse is really going to be upsetting. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. That is heartbreaking. I know we made it to the postseason, and that's what I wanted to happen. But going 9-8 after going 6-1 is just, oh god. 20th in defense? Okay, Jordan Love did had a slight down year than he did last year, but that's still franchise QB core numbers. Aaron Jones had a way better season than he did last year. Christian Watson, Romeo Dubs, and even Jaron Reed all kind of pretty much had 1,000 yards this year. I'm literally saying that to Jaron Reed because look at that numbers. That is 1 yard off. I don't care what you say. Even Wicks were doing really good too. Well, it's probably because one of our receivers got hurt. Our O-line was not that good. Zach Tom, I freaking hate you. Rashawn Gary had 12 sacks. Dang. 6 for Kenny Clark, 5.5 for Christian Barmore. Wow, we have really been, like, making that trade really worth it. Because we got that safety, we got Christian Barmore, and then we got the 5th. So, yeah. Christian Wilkins. This was very good in sack numbers. Then interceptions, 3 interceptions for Jair, 2 for Quay and Trevon Windmer. 1 for Javontre Campbell, Rasul Douglas, Eric Stokes, and Andrew Wigberg, which I don't really care that he's on the team. But please, we beat the Vikings. Or at least make it close, like something like that, please. I want it to just be a close game. That's all I'm asking for. Close game. Obviously, I hope we win. I want us to win. But after that collapse, man, I am so scared. And I bet you were like the 7th seed, too. Or the 6th. It's one of the two. So we have a 79 overall offense. With an 85 defense, right? That's what it said? I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Yeah. So, I really do think this defense could be really special. I really, really do. So, you know what? For the sake of it, because I don't, because this is a divisional rival game for sake. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna just simulate it. Please, 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 let me. I love you, man. Please, please, please. Let's go. That is spectacular. How? 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 How do we do that? Oh my god. That is amazing. I don't even care what happens in this game. I am happy. For the sake of that performance, I think I have to jump in. I'm not going to jump in and play, but if the game's close in the 4th quarter, I will be simming in. So, yeah, because this is a very, very interesting match. I really do believe in this team. Imagine after a couple of years, we get into the Super Bowl. Like, after, 2 years with Jordan Levine a starter. But here's the thing. I want to mention this real quick. It took Aaron Rodgers 3 years, I think, right? Wait, 2008, 9, 10. Yeah. It took him 3 years to win a Super Bowl. Jordan Love is in the playoffs as number 2. That is something I really wanted to mention.
Tonight.
Alright, Super Sim. I'm really just hoping that we can beat this team. Or make it close, like something. Okay, that's not a great start, but the Packers offense comes back. Okay. This isn't looking good. This is not looking good. Okay. I mean, I have a good feeling we're going to lose, but the game is still close in the 4th quarter. So I am going to allow myself to jump in. 3rd and 8. I don't know why we're sending a blitz. They're going for it deep.
This is caught. It's Brown. He's going to have the first down and then some. He's on his way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown.
And this is what I meant about why are we running a blitz. Yeah, so that's a GG's. That's a GG. Oh, wait a minute. The game is not over, boys. The game is not over. We got, like, a little bit left. And also, if we get, like, an incomplete pass here, we could be chilling. Oh, it seems like they're going to run it here again.
Sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39,
so
and obviously that's well short of the first.
If we do get this punt return touchdown and get an extra point, we can go into overtime.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Okay, we got enough.
Signal for and taken at about the 18-yard
I'm gonna
line.
run slants.
Call it 38 yards on
This
the
is just a
punt,
route
no
that
return.
some reason
It'll be time
works.
for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
3 receivers. Yes, quick pass. Double slant.
Here's 1st and 10.
Max protection. Jordan Love
Last shot now for
in the
Love.
pocket, throwing the ball, but there is a flag on the field, and it's roughing the passer. We are still in this ball game, boys. You know what? Let's see if they fix this play. Let's see if they fix this. This play usually is so broken. Throw. Wide open. The fact that we made it so close, though, at the end was unbelievable. We were doing really good, though. Jordan Love was amazing.
What do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you
It just sucked that we allowed that big touchdown that kind of cost us the game. But this was a very good game. It just stinked a little bit that we did throw 2 interceptions. Eric Jones was awful. Wow. Terrible. Romeo Dobbs really did really well. It didn't matter though towards the end. Nobody allowed a sack. That is very interesting. Nobody allowed a single sack. Wait, never mind. We had 1 sack from Hassan Reddick and Kenny Clark from each side, and then the 2 interceptions were from William Gay. Wow, I wish I was there watching that game. That game, well, maybe not really, but that game was very tight towards the end. If we just had, like, I don't know, like 20 seconds, and also that touchdown wasn't a touchdown, that game would have been such a different story. That game would have been such a different story. But it's okay. We were in a rebuild. Honestly, though, I'm still happy with the season. I'm still happy with the season. Even if, unfortunately, we didn't make it into the postseason like I wanted to, at least we made it into the postseason. I kind of think maybe the defensive scheme might be a problem. Let me see what I might want to consider running. So we were 7th in offense. With number 20 in defense, okay. So, the best was the Rams. I want to see how good, though, the Rams roster is. Again, it is really sad that we didn't make it into the postseason this year. But again, we were in a rebuild. I mean, in the NFC Championship game. But again, we were in a rebuild. It wasn't the end of the world. It was that poor play that I, by accidentally, run and kind of cost us the game. So yeah, Aaron Donald. How is his defense the best? Like, the 2nd best defense in the league? How? How? Like, that's like an 80, 83-ish. It has to be because of the scheme. It has to be. Do I want to run their defensive scheme? Or their defensive playbook, or do I just keep it the same? Because, like, this defense has been disappointing now for 2 years in a row. I don't know. It's really tough. I wonder though who made it to the Super Bowl. It's probably the Cowboys and Chiefs again, because it's just what it is. Nope, never mind. It's the Cowboys and the Broncos, and you know who won? The Cowboys. Not surprising. Do I want? No, because that doesn't fit our scheme at all. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Or do I just fire our defensive coordinator? I mean, I don't know what to do. Alright. I'm scared. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't have a helping hand. I wish I had Tom Grossi. I don't know what to do. We have $23.2 million in cap. There's not any free agent I want to bring back, so that's fine. But I will double check just in case. But I would really like to. I feel like the one thing that's been holding us back for quite some time now is it's not really the receivers anymore. Like the receivers are doing well. The running back was doing well. Our O-line was doing decent too. I mean, our right side though wasn't good, but again, it was their rookie year, so what do you expect? But I think getting a strong safety could be something. Could I cut Devondre Campbell and not have a negative impact? Yeah. Let's do that. Because for the love of God, I don't want to hold on to his freaking contract anymore, because it's ridiculous. But I would probably like to get another middle linebacker and maybe another corner. And just move Rasul Douglas to free safety, and then move that other safety to strong safety, because at least he has actually experience at strong safety. I know it's kind of just been, I'm rotating him back and forth, but this time I'm actually going to keep him there for like 5 seconds. Just... That is very hard to say no. That is very hard to say no. Like, if we get Jefferson, our offense is unstoppable. But, yeah, it doesn't seem like we're going to be getting Jefferson. It sucks because I really do wanted to get Jefferson. I really, really did. Trey Smith? Landon Dickerson? Greg Newsome? You know what? Let's go try to get Greg Newsome. Jones Griffin. Do I just try to get, like, a veteran? Nah. You know what? This might be a dumb play. But if this works, it works. We're getting Trey Smith. We're gonna try to. We are second place in the run, so we could get him. Alright, the only player that hasn't came is John Griffin. Or Joseph Griffin, but he's probably gonna... Yep, and he's here. Okay, so we got all 3 free agents. We got all 3 of them. And now, it's time to rotate. You know what? Do I just, like, draft one? No. Because that would make no sense. So I think I might just skip the draft, because I do think this team is good as is to going on a Super Bowl run. Even if we kind of do need a tight end, but you get what I mean. But I would like to try to get Devontae White traded so I could get something rather than nothing. What? What? Hold on a minute. Oh, there we go. What the hell? That was so weird. I was, like, stuck. But, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try to get Devontae White traded so I could probably get something rather than nothing. But I know it's not gonna be, like, anything, like, insanely, like, good, because, like, on the one hand, he's 27. That's pretty old. Oh, I also could cut Preston Smith, which that gives me more cap space. Sweet. But on the other hand, I would like to get something rather than nothing, so... Yeah. As nice of a desk player as you are, you're just not worth paying first-round pick money for. I think I might take that one. Like, just the fact he's a young corner, we could use him. John Mechie. Dang, there's actually a lot gooder offers than I thought I was going to get. Terrell Briggs. Depth at safety? You know what? I'm taking this. The fact that we're getting 2 young players at kind of positions of need at both is pretty worth it. Like, look at our corner depth trait. Our depth traits. It's ridiculous. Rasul Douglas will be moved to free safety. Then my other safety will be moved back to strong safety. And now this defense should be firing on all cylinders. Well, if not, I'm probably firing our defensive coordinator. And I'm also going to change our defensive scheme. Because I don't know how. I'm just praying that we could just make it to the Super Bowl. Because we have no flaws. I mean, maybe outside of right tackle, but still. We have no flaws at any position. We should get to... Obviously, I think also lacking a true WR1, I guess, is true. But that's okay. And plus, I think I might have an idea of how to fix the problem. Now I'm going to take a bold risk, but if it works, it works. We are going to try to trade our first round pick for an 86 or something wide receiver. And no offense to Romeo Dobbs or anything, but you're going to be in the package as well. I'm sorry. Again, it's not his fault. It's kind of just... we don't really have any choice. Hey, Stephon Diggs, you want to join a super contending team? Alright, we got you. If your team's not idiots. Literally. They want to accept this, you're getting a decent receiver, and you could get 2 first-round picks. How do you not accept that? How? How? For a 31-year-old receiver. 31. Even if you're AFC contenders, I don't care. He's 31 years old. It ain't worth it, coach. Scary Terry? No. Man, I want to get this, like, big receivers, but I can't. Drake London? Like, I don't know what to get, man. Do I get Jerry Jeudy? Or do I get Chris? I think I gotta get Chris Olave. QB needy team. They need first-round picks. And they're also gonna need decent receivers, so it works. So now we got Chris Olave, Christian Watson, and Jaron Reed at receivers. This offense, you got no excuses to suck still. Let's go. Okay, so 4-4, that's not bad. It's just I kind of wish we were doing a little bit better. But I mean, I can complain less. So 18th in offense. So our offense made a significant drop. Dang. But or at least our defense is finally living up to expectations. So I mean, I'll take it. It's just I'm a little disappointed in how our offense is doing after literally becoming a top 10 offense last year. And then actually having a WR1, no offense, Christian Watson. So yeah, but let's see who we have at free agents. So we have 51 million in cap, and we're signing all of these players. Rasul, I have to wait. Zach Tom, I don't really know. Chris Olave, obviously I want him back. Why does he not like it here? No mentor, not even close to home. I don't care, you're coming back. Same thing with you. What is him? He doesn't like the scheme and mentor position. Want more money? Hate you. Quay Walker. You really are asking for a 5-year deal? Are you a psycho? He wants a 5-year deal. Are you serious? You want a 5-year deal? 5. Let me just say this. 5. Are you out of your mind? And Zach Tom didn't even accept his contract. Are you freaking kidding me? Ah, this is ridiculous. How do we keep doing this? Why our entire division went 9-8? How? How? It makes no sense. Okay, so our offense, yeah, did decline, but 13 is still good. How does my defense keep disappointing year after year after year after year after year? Okay, so Jordan Love definitely had a better year. Aaron Jones had a little down year, but I kind of expected that. Our offense was firing on all cylinders. Our O-line, yeah, Zach Tom needs to go. He needs to go. Alright. And Quay Walker has 4 interceptions. Okay. Alright, just please. Let's beat the Panthers. We are a better team than these stupid feline freaks. And we lost.